There's an entire sales funnel software industry built upon a lie. And that big lie is that you need their $297 per month sales funnel software if you are to succeed with Sales Funnel. And the truth is you actually just need a few key offers that convert linked together on any technology platform out there, and then you have what you need to scale your business. So, to help you understand what it takes to truly succeed with sales funnels, we're going old school here, and we're not talking about the tech, we're talking about the products and the offers. And we're going to start in 1997 with this product right here that sold for $28 and this lead magnet that drove people into this offer. Okay, so what they did back then is they mailed out this pamphlet that is informative. Today, we would deliver this as a PDF ebook, right? Free ebook reveals the natural remedies. You could imagine this being a free ebook. And this ebook leads them to the logical conclusion, including an order form, that it's a really good idea for them to buy this book, okay? Sales message, product. Now, this is actually a really, really great resource, and it sells for $27.95. They ended up making $50 million selling this book with this direct mail piece. Now, this is the first core key that I really want you to latch onto is, what are you selling? Are you selling a product that your target market, that your audience truly wants? If you don't have a product that they want, then no sales funnel software is ever going to help you. And then how are you positioning it? What is the messaging that you're using in order to sell that product? And you see, in the world of business, there's this concept called product, market, message, match. And when you get your product, your market, who wants to buy that thing, and the messaging you show them, when all three of those things line up, bingo, you have a recipe for success. And from there, it's all about building simple, automatable, and scalable systems that is ultimately the sales funnel. So it starts with the product. Do you have a product that sells? Now, in the description below, I'm hand curating the entire description, and I have a link to the course where I learned how to create little info products that sell like crazy. And if you don't yet have the skill of building out products that your audience actually wants to buy, that's the absolute first place to start. Because if you're not building out products people want to buy, a sales funnel ain't gonna help you. So I got a link down in below to the description for that specific product, and I've got links to all of the other stuff I'm going to be talking about today. So first things first, you need to have a product, and then you should be selling your product through a sales letter. Now, this is not a sales funnel. When you simply promote the sales letter for your product, and it could be a book, it could be a video course, it could be your one-on-one coaching, it could be anything, physical products, digital products, it does not matter. But if you're not able to drive traffic from wherever you're getting your traffic from, I have a YouTube channel, so I drive traffic from my YouTube over to my offers. I have an email list, so I drive traffic from my email list over to my offers. But if I'm not able to sell my product from a page that is designed to simply sell my product, then I'm not ready for a sales funnel yet. What I need to do is focus in on creating a product that people want and then crafting a sales message that consistently converts visitors into customers. Once you have that mechanism built, okay, a sales message that sells your product for you, and you're starting to see sales come in daily, every other day, this is when you can begin to build around that item. Now, sometimes you want to go to the front end of the funnel once you have a product that's converting, and other times you want to go to the back end in order to sell more. What does that mean? So sometimes, let's say we've got an ebook that is selling on the regular, okay? I'm making 2 sales per day. I'm selling from my YouTube channel and from my email list over to a sales letter, and it's converting at 1%. So 99% of people who see my sales letter say no, but 1% say yes. That's good numbers. I'm on to something. So now, what do I want to do structurally with my sales funnel as that next step? Do I go before the sale and create a lead magnet that I can offer for free and then display my high converting sales letter as a one-time offer? This was what my wife and I first started with when we grew our first $1 million funnel. Now, we had some opt-ins going from the pop-up on our blog because we had been blogging for 6 or 7 years. We had published over 1,000 posts, and our website was receiving hundreds of thousands of visits each and every month to our website from Google Organic. So what we did is we started to display a pop-up that simply said, hey, do you want a free thing? And then people said, yes, I would like your free thing. They entered their email address, they clicked enter, and on the very next page, we said, great, your free thing's on its way. By the way, do you want to buy this best-selling product? I'll sell it to you at a discount if you order it right now. That right there is the simplest sales funnel that I've ever used, and that simple sales funnel, opt-in page to one-time offer page, just that in and of itself has converted millions of dollars in revenue for my business. Now, again, it started with drive traffic and then drive traffic to a sales message, then get that sales message to convert. And once that was converting, we snuck the sales message in behind our opt-in offer so they saw it immediately. Okay? And I mean immediately. This is 100% of your leads are automatically redirected over to a sales messaging. Why is that important? Because the moment they sign up for your list, the moment they say yes for your lead magnet is the moment they are the most interested in what you have to offer. That is the hottest lead you're ever going to see in that exact moment. And if you simply show them a confirmed, you're on the list, go confirm your email address type page, and then you follow up with value for 2 or 3 emails before displaying your first offer, the truth is only 30% of people or so are going to open that email. So maybe 30% of your people are going to actually see the offer. Whereas when you redirect them after they opt in for your free thing, and you redirect them to a one-time offer for a special deal on your great product that you know sells, you're showing 100% of your leads your best offer, and you're giving them a specific reason with urgency to buy that product right here and now because it's a special offer on that page. Okay, so what we just did is we started with a product we know sells, okay? And then we built a front-end funnel to grow an email list. That way we're able to A, get people on our list, B, show those hot prospects our best products, and C, now we've made some sales and we have an email list. So what can we do with that email list? We can send them to other offers, we can send them to useful videos like this one that we're creating here, etc., etc. Now, let's talk about the back end of your funnel, okay? So let's say you got a product that's selling and you're just driving traffic to your product that sells. You could have a podcast, you could have a social media audience, you could have a YouTube channel, you could have a blog, whatever it is. You're selling your product currently. Then the back end of the funnel is where we get into what are called bump offers and one-click upsells. Now, a bump offer is a little checkbox on the checkout page that allows you to say, yes, I want to add that item to my order. And oftentimes, these are simple little products that are some sort of an add-on. So what would work in this scenario? Well, here's a book that's Ayurvedic cooking for self-healing. Now, if someone says yes to the new choices for natural healing, would they be interested in also saying yes to this book? It's easy enough for me to make the offer of, hey, why don't you get this one for $9 too, and I'll bundle them together and I'll ship you both instead of just shipping you one. And all they have to do is click a checkbox on the checkout page, and now their order goes from being 1 book to 2 books. And since I'm already sending them something, since I'm already covering free shipping or whatever I did in that offer to make that sale, I'm increasing my average order value. So I'm not just getting $27.95 from that customer, I'm going to get $15 more, and all of a sudden we're at what, $43 or $44. My average order value just went up. Now, do they actually want this thing? That's the core question that you start to ask when you're playing at the back end of your funnel, because sometimes, and here's another example for us, sometimes you have a second book that's too similar to the first book, okay? So they say yes to the new choices for natural healing book. They're like, yeah, I want to buy that. Well, do you also want to buy the Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine? Well, no. Why would I want to buy that when I just bought, didn't I just buy that? Why are you trying to sell me more of the same? Now, how do you know what kinds of products are going to work as bumps or upsells? This is through testing. There's really no way to know beforehand. You just make up your best idea, trying to think of a logical series of yeses that user might make to get them to their goal, which in this instance is some form of natural herbal healing. So if they buy the natural healing book, do they want another natural healing book? Probably not. Are they interested in a cookbook that's going to help them heal? Probably. I would assume, or my educated guess as a marketer who's been doing this for over 20 years, is that a cookbook would actually be a pretty good add-on to the general healing book. What about the medicinal herbs book? We don't know, okay? But if you know how to create these products quickly and effectively, you're able to, A, start to test different products as bump offers, and we'll talk about upsells here in a minute, but you're also then able to promote these by themselves to your email list of people who did or didn't buy this. And this is why you really need to, as a creator in the modern age, you need to really think of yourself as a course creating business that also creates content to connect you with the audience of people who want to buy and gain access to your courses. And your lead magnets that you give away for the opt-in, and your products and your bumps and your upsells, they're all courses. So that's why I think it's really important for you to master the skill of creating courses, because that is the inventory that you have to test and rearrange and reorder and work in different ways to see what is that highest average order value pathway for my customers. Because we know we have a product that sells, but what things can I also add on after the sale to get to really increase my average order value? Which book do people say yes to most when they've already said yes to the first book? This is the empirical data that you need to gain through launching out the offers, measuring how many people go through your funnel, measuring how many people say yes, measuring what your average order value is. And with those couple of data points, you can have empirical statistical data that says this combination right here makes me more than any other combination. Bingo. So now we have our product that sells and we have our bump offer. So let's talk about a one-click upsell. Now, in our world, a one-click upsell is something that's managed through your shopping cart. Now, this offer is presented after they enter their credit card information. So they've ordered their book and their bump offer. They put in their address, their name, their credit card information, and they click, yes, send me my books right now. And then your shopping cart redirects to a new page. And instead of a confirmation page or receipt page, it says 50% done. Wait, you've got one more chance to get a screaming deal on one of my best products. And again, we're looking for the logical series of offers done in the right order that's going to get you the most yeses from the most people, ultimately making you the most money out of that funnel. So what are we going to sell? Are we going to keep selling more books at that point in time? You know, honestly, if you're going to sell one, maybe two books at that point, you should probably be testing audiobooks and video courses as your upsells. For example, I believe that this medicinal herbs, right? The medicinal herbs beginner guide, I think this would be a wonderful video course. So if I get somebody to say yes to the natural healing book and then they say yes to the cookbook, are they ready for the video course? Normally it's a $4.95 course, but right now on this one-click upsell on this page, since you've said yes to the other offers, I'll give it to you for $49, or maybe I'll give it to you for $97. That's called price testing. And you really do need to actually test the price to, again, figure out what is that combination of offers at what price in what order are going to get you the maximum revenue per customer that enters your sales funnel. So the concept here that I want you to hold on to is we can sell more of the same type of things. If somebody said yes to a book, we know they're a book buyer. So it kind of makes sense to sell them more books. But at some point, we sold them a lot of books, and we should probably start to offer them the next thing, which could be an audiobook version, which could also be a video course. And this is where you're getting into higher and higher value offers. Because a book, you know, $27 book, that's a fairly expensive book. But for a video course, a $27 video course is a very inexpensive course. So you have more price elasticity, and you have the ability to increase your average order value, to increase your revenue when you start to sell higher ticket products. And by high ticket, I don't mean you need to go to $297 and $497. I sell some of my best courses that I sold for live cohorts. I sold for $1,000 a course. I'm testing them down to $97, and we've even thought about testing them down at $47 because I'm just measuring what is the price point and what are the series of products in what order that are going to give me the highest conversion rate with the highest average order value. But then you can also start to think about, if I may, grab a couple more props here. selling them other types of products that they might want to say yes to. So this is your shortcut to getting all the best greens in the world in one smoothie a day. Would someone who's into natural healing and herbs want to know about a special offer on one of these bottles? Or maybe they'd want the pill form supplement, right? I know that they're into natural healing. I know that they're into herbs. How do I know? Because that's what they said yes to on the very first offer. Can I offer them a bundle of supplements? Absolutely. Can you get these created and wholesaled and drop shipped and completely white labeled and managed by third-party companies? Absolutely. Is this going to get you the highest return on your efforts versus an audiobook? I don't know. An audiobook's pretty easy to deliver. An audiobook or a video course is pretty high value and there's no physical things to deal with. But I thought it was important to show you that, we can play in these sales funnel games with physical products. And then if they say yes to these, would they want like a sore muscle gel that's like the absolute best? Like this thing, I don't know if you ever tried this stuff, but boy, if you have sore muscles, this stuff is like seriously boss mode, the best stuff in the world. But if I had something like this formulated that was herbal muscle relief, would I be able to, imagine that someone who said yes, that they want herbal help for natural healing, and they also want Ayurvedic cooking for self-healing, well, would you want the muscle gel that's going to help you heal your sore muscles if you deal with sore muscles or sore joints or arthritis or whatever it might be? Again, we don't know. Now, I'm using physical products here because it's really easy for me to kind of like show you how these things work in order. For example, we present a free lead magnet, a report that reveals a report that reveals an overview of today's safest, most powerful natural remedies from top doctors and alternative healers to help you lower cholesterol and headaches, live longer, look younger, relieve arthritis, lose weight, relieve, reverse, or cure scores of medical conditions, and on and on and on and on and on. People say yes to this freebie. Now I know what they're interested in. I can now engineer a series of offers that will help them maybe say yes to the next best product. And I know this thing sells because, as we started with, I'm already selling this thing. So a high percentage of people are going to say yes to a special one-time offer for this product after they say yes to my lead magnet. Then, do they want this item on the bump? Well, I now have concluded through testing that this is my best bump offer and it is the highest take rate and it increases my order value the most. And from there, is it the sore muscle gel? Is it one of the supplements? Is it an audiobook? Is it a video course? Data gives you the answer to these things. Now, final thing here, because I do want to cover the technology a little bit. And again, the links in the description are going to have all of the tech that I personally use. All you actually need to use today is a simple shopping cart. So with something like ThriveCart, that's a one-time fee software. I am an affiliate. If you want to use my link, I appreciate you supporting the channel by using my link. You get the same great product at the same price, and I get a percentage as a commission if you choose to use the same shopping cart that I use. But on ThriveCart, for example, that you pay for once, and there's no monthly payments ever again, you get the ability to create your sales pages, which also work as your one-time offer pages. And then you have the ability to add your bump offers. And you also have the ability to add your one-click upsells. And the coolest part is if you're selling PDF ebooks, audiobooks, video courses, recordings of Zoom workshops and webinars, they also have the learning management system built in for you. And this is why I say that there's a conspiracy in the sales funnel software trying to get you to pay $297 a month. Yo, that's like over $3,000 per year for something you could pay once and never have a monthly payment again for. So the technology is simple in this day and age. And the truth is, just about every shopping cart out there should have the ability for you to have bump offers and one-click upsells. But then that brings up the question of your opt-in page. Now, if you're using Aweber's free level, which is what I recommend users start with, I have a very detailed blog post on my blog that teaches you how to get set up and started with their free level. You can get a free opt-in page. You can host up to your first 500 subscribers at no cost to you. And right there with Aweber and ThriveCart, you have a free solution to grow your list until you're at 500 subscribers, at which point you should be making some serious money, by the way. And you have a one-time payment shopping cart that will allow you to do all of the fancy funnel stuff that you need to do on the back end. And the truth of it is, to wrap this all up and to recap, if you don't have products that people actually want to buy, then none of the technology in the world is going to help you. So you need to have the right product, and then you need to have the right messaging, and that's the match that you're going for. When you get that in front of the right market, you've got product, market, message, match. And that's when you'll start to see conversions. And once you start to see conversions on that one thing, whether you start with the opt-in first, maybe you're like, Miles, I'm not that confident. I'm just going to see if I can give away a free ebook or a free course to see what people will say yes to at the free level. Great. Start there. Grow your list. I'm all about it. But maybe you've been doing one-on-one coaching in a gym and you're like, man, I've got a process that I'm ready to record and sell as a video course. Great. Start there. Prove you can get conversions at one step, either the opt-in level or selling your product, and then build around it. If you're selling your product and you have let's go with this fitness coaching, okay? You're doing fitness coaching. You're going to teach me the 5 workout routines to do. You got me a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday routine. You're going to help me hit all the muscle groups. I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to get shredded. I buy your course for $97. Your upsell could very well be coaching. It could be a diet program. It could be all kinds of different things because I'm interested in losing weight and building muscle. So what other things can you offer me to help me with that? You could sell me supplements if you have a supplement line. If you don't want to deal with physical products, you could sell me coaching program where I get into a small group coaching program. There's 1,000,001 things that you can sell. So really start to think about your one conversion point that you're working on. And when you get one conversion point firing for you, how do you turn that into a series of offers that helps me, your best possible customer, get all of the things that I would want right there in one session? Make it easy for me to say yes to all of your best products. And you'll be surprised that some percentage of customers buy friggin' everything. And you'll look in your shopping cart and you'll have a bunch of $27 sales for your front end thing. And all of a sudden you got one that's $197 because somebody bought your $27 thing, your $37 thing, and they bought your $150 thing as well. And those transactions that include where people take the bump offer and the upsells, they're game changers, right? Because what you've done is you've just drastically increased your average order value. So instead of having an average order of $27 per customer, if 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 take your $97 upsell, your average order value is now $50 to $60, which means you now have a budget that you can start running ads with. And you can start doing Facebook ads or YouTube ads to get more people who are interested in buying your stuff into your list and as a customer into your business, offering them yet more and more things over time. I hope this has been helpful. Now, at this point, I'm guessing that you have a question for me, and that's what the comments are for. I do go through the comments. Leave me a comment. I'd be happy to answer your question as best I can when I have time, because I do really like making sure this is clear. And if you're wondering more, you're like, Miles, I get it, but there's this other piece of sales funnel that's missing. And if I see that same comment over and over, what I'll do is I'll create another video for you to help clear that up as well, because my whole goal here with this sales funnel content is to help you avoid the hype behind those shady sales funnel softwares that are trying to convince you that you need some $300 a month sales funnel tool. The only reason they're all trying to convince you that you need that is because the affiliates are making 40-50% commissions on it. And it's just a bunch of greedy people selling you shit you don't need, trying to get you convinced that that's the solution, when the truth of the matter is that when you get really good at creating products that your audience wants and then communicating those offers, AKA the sales messaging. When you get good at those two things, everything else starts to work. And a sales funnel is simply linking together the products that you know sell with the copy that you know sells them. You just simply link them together in order, and you can do that on any modern shopping cart. All right, I'm gonna call it for this video. Thank you very much for your time. I do appreciate you. I hope you get some time out in nature to go clear your head and get really focused in on the best focused effort for you to work on next, for you to get focused in on that next step to take to build out your sales funnel that's going to create the successful business that you desire. You can do it. I'm here to help. Thanks again for watching.